It's Jay-Z.
Yep, this is your boy Weezy.
You're in the mix with the DJ always banging the real hip-hop. DJ
BandClap.
Check. Yo. What is poppin', everybody? The video starts, I just want to let you all know that I give readings just like the ones that you see every Monday on my channel. I give on point Orisha Tarot card readings for singles and also for couples. I also do natal chart consultations. My Everything is Everything reading is by far my bestseller. If you want to check out any of these services, please visit my website at www.bandclaptv.com. And also, when you go to that website and you scroll down, you will see a link to go to my shadow work class. In this time that we're in right now, shadow work is very, very important. Getting to know yourself, your inner child, really knowing who you are. All of these things are extremely important. And I have a very, very informative self-paced course. Shout out to Spiritual Ascension University and Melanie the Spirit Doula for allowing me to be able to give you all this very, very priceless course, if I do say so myself. So again, if you want to check these things out, go to my website, www.bandclaptv.com. All right, on with the video. Check. Yo, check. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. What is poppin', everybody? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me well. Let me know if the music is too loud. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear a brother. Y'all mean? Hi, what's up, Essence? You are right on time. I haven't even started doing the readings yet. So you are right on time. So since I'm doing for my patrons, I'm doing a thing to where if you want to know how you can take my weekly on point Orisha Tarot video and apply it to your own life, apply it to your natal chart, that's what I'm doing for my patrons. And I decided to do the live readings. It's probably going to be either every other week or once a week, just depending on the support that I get from doing this. So if you're just now coming in, the readings are $10 and you get a 3-card spread, because that's the channel that I received. But that doesn't mean that 3 cards is the only thing that might come out. You know, depending on the person, you know, just like on the last reading, more than 3 cards came out for some of y'all. So definitely keep that in mind. I really love doing these. So as long as I get the support that I need, I will continue to do these as long as I get the support. So every time I do something new, as far as with my channel and stuff like that, as far as free things that I'm offering, it's all up to you all whether I keep it going or not, you know. So I appreciate all of the donations that I've received so far. I appreciate all the love and support. Okay, so let me get my camera situated so we can get started. I went and got me a tripod. So we gonna try this out and see is it gonna work for us. Let's see. I got so much stuff going on at the same time. All right, let's reconnect this camera, shall we? So we can see how this gonna work for us. Let's see. Hey. So you can see my necklace. Okay. Let me see, do I got my other, let me see, did I bring my other headphones so I can take these off. Let me know if y'all can see. I'll just keep these on. It's no big deal. Keep it right here. There we go. We'll go a little bit over here, trying to get myself together here. All right. So if you can see me and hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me and see me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me and you can see me, put a 1 in the chat. Gotta do a little washy. This is what the baby SU calls the washy. My inner child's like, you gotta washy. So this is the washy. So who's first? Nightlife Lex. If you're in the building, you're the first up. Nightlife Lex. If you're in the building, type in your question that you want answered. Sister Nightlife Lex, I think that's her name. Nightlife Lex. Where you at? You're up. All right. Oh. You're up. And while we're waiting on her, if anybody else wants a card reading from me, the Cash App is pinned at the top, and also my PayPal. There you go, Nightlife. What's up? All right. What is your question? You can do general. You can do career. You can do love. What is it that you want to do this reading about? Let me know in the chat so we can get it started, so we can get it popping. I see you, Nightlife. Go ahead and type your question in the chat. Go ahead and type your question in the chat so we can go ahead and get this started. Y'all let me know if the music is too loud, because I can turn it down. I can turn it down. All right. So Lex, go ahead and type in your question so we can get started. Cards already falling out. Okay, so you want to know about your business, about your future in your business. So this is about career. All right. Let's see what we got. You know what? I'm going to do it 3 more times. So that's for career. 10th house. Tap it 10 times for the career. Let's see. We got 10 people in the chat, 11 people. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Actually, you got another card right here. Okay. You got way more than 3. Way more than 3 cards came out. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if this is gonna work because I'm still gonna have to turn this around so you can see the cards. Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna have to move this a little bit upwards so that way I can put my tripod. Oh Lord. All these technical difficulties. Always, I'm like the king of technical difficulties when I'm trying to do something, I swear. Okay. Let me see, can I go downward? Okay. Okay. Can y'all see that? All right. Let me know if y'all can see that. Let me know if it's clear. Let me know if y'all can see that. I wish it was a way I can zoom out. All right. So this is how this goes. This is how this goes. So this right here is like your overall answer. This is just the overall answer. Let me move this picture over. And these are the cards that's usually going to tell a story. And so you got these cards right here, and these are going to tell a story. And then you got this, and this is just going to be the overall solution, or just the overall message when it comes to this particular spread. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. We got the Pambagira. We got the Pambagira card. Upright. So this is really dope. You know, this is talking about you, Sister Lex. And Pumbagira can either be you, or this is a message from Pumbagira, you know, because Pumbagira, she is that type of she's that type of entity where when she wants to do something, she does it, and she doesn't really have too much of a moral about getting it done. She don't have a lot of moral things that'll hold her back. If she wants to do something, you know, she'll do it, and she don't really care about the consequences or the repercussions, because she is like the female. She is the female version of Eshu, which represents that Fool card. And we know that the Fool card, or the outcast, it represents someone who is off the beaten path. You know, they're free minded, and they do what their heart wants them to do. They do things as far as you know, they don't do things in you know, they don't do things that are on the path, or that or on the path that everybody else is doing. They want to blaze their own path, and they want to be able to make their own mark. So this is the female version of that energy with Pambagira. All right. Okay. So now we got Baba Luwaye, which is another Orisha, and Baba Luwaye is reversed. Now we know that Baba Luwaye, he is he's a very, very wise, very old Orisha. You know, he comes from Nana Baruku, which is the great grandmother Orisha. And Nana Baruku, Baba Luwaye, he can bring about famines, he can bring about sicknesses and smallpox and pandemics and stuff like that. But he can also bring healing as well. So let me get my book, because I don't like going too much off the cuff. Because I like to keep it balanced. So I say a little bit off the cuff, and then I go back to the book. All right. I'm looking up Baba Luwaye. Okay. So this is somebody who, when Baba Luwaye is upright, this is somebody with a high spiritual sense. Someone who is charitable and humanitarian power, spirit of service. This is someone who have a strong imagination and a organizing mind, strongly sensitive to the pain of others, both physical and spiritual. This is someone who is always willing to cooperate as much as possible, and this quality becomes more noticeable with the passing of time. Now, when this is reversed, or if it's badly influenced by other cards, this can mean someone who is lonely, silence, someone who is in self-examination, seclusion. So when you think about Pambagira, you don't think about her in these type of ways, and that's why this is reversed. So this is somebody who should have a more free-flowing type of mind. And Nightlife Lex, let me know if this is resonating with you. This is somebody who should be a lot more open, a lot more free, a lot more freedom when it comes to just the way you are in general. But due to you being a um, due to you being a trendsetter, because we know trendsetters, they're not really, trendsetters aren't really respected until they get whatever they get off the ground and they set the trend. That's when they start to get all the praise and stuff like that. So um, when we're talking about business, and this is something that I would believe is something that's something new. It might not be something that your family or your friends or anything like that. It might not be something that they look at off the bat as something super super profitable. But your heart is this pambagera. Your heart is just like, yo, I want to do this. I want to get this off the ground. I'm very excited about it. But due to you not having a lot of people around you, maybe um, that feel the same way they feel about what you got going on, this can lead to someone, even though they got this invigorating idea and stuff like that, this can lead to somebody feeling loneliness and feeling ostracized. Someone that's going into self-examination, silence. You're going into self-examination and silence because you feel like every time you try to tell somebody, or every time that you try to, be happy about your business idea or be happy about what you got going on, you might be in an environment with a lot of people that's trying to bring you down and stuff like that. Communication difficulties. An examination should be made. Okay. And then this can also lead to sicknesses and stuff like that. When you're holding all of this energy in and you don't have no way to let it out. You don't have that safe avenue to let that out when it comes to your career and stuff like that. So let's see what this overall message is about. Oh, so what does that mean? What did that mean? Does it mean it's resonating with you? Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. So let's see what we got. This is a very, very good. This goat, when you're talking about doing business, that goat is a very good sign. A very, very good sign. This is telling you, if you keep working at it and you grind during this Capricorn season, and you stay on the path that you're going, even though it might be a little lonely, even though for a while you're gonna be the only person that's gonna be gung-ho about this, and you got to be okay with that. Let's see. All right. Yep, I called it. You remember I said the outcast? Yep, I called it. Wow. I literally called that. The outcast, you got the goat, you got the female Pomagera, but this right here is bothering me, Lex. This right here is bothering me. This 10 of air, that 10 of air is not a good thing, and this is a mental situation. And this isn't a time for this 10 of air right now. And let me explain. Because when this 10 of air is upright, this is talking about economic and material ruins, sad feelings. So it's like, you know that you're the outcast. You know, you're the fool card, but you got these sad feelings. You got these sad feelings. You feel like if you go, if you're gung ho and you go ahead and do this business, I don't know if you feel like it's gonna be a big risk, economic and material ruin, bad health. Um, the prediction of this card is not all favorable, ill omens, misfortunes. You know, this isn't a good way to think about starting your business. This isn't a good way of thinking. And I know when it comes to us melanated people, you know, a lot of us don't really have a lot of people. A lot of us don't really have a lot of successful business men and women that we can just call up on the phone and talk to. A lot of us, you know, don't have that. A lot of us, we come from a family to where, you know, everybody was working. You know, everybody was working a 9 to 5 and stuff like that. We come from a slavery type of environment. So when you're not a slave, when you're not thinking like a slave, you become the outcast. You know, you become the outcast because while everybody else is with this 10 of air, you know, this is going to be you up here. So while everybody else is calling you an outcast, while everybody else is trying to tell you that it's not going to work, economic ruin, material ruin, a lot of people telling you, trying to change your mind, trying to tell you that it's not going to work, you know, trying to tell you that it's never gonna go anywhere and all of that stuff. This is what you need to be focusing on right now, Lex. This is what you need to be focusing on, because that four of earth, it talks about by perseverance, you attain the success you had planned. See, you got to plan this, you know, and Pambagera and Baba Luwaye are here to help you. You know, you got Baba Luwaye. He is the, you know, he's over wisdom, ancient wisdom and stuff like that. You know, he can, you know, send those famines and send those bad vibes to anyone that's trying to stop you right now. It's about fighting fire with fire. If somebody sends you some bad vibes, call on Baba Luwaye. He can send them vibes right back to him. And then you got Pambagera. You know, I don't know if your business has anything to do with being feminine, like femininity or something like that. I don't know if your business is like a beauty business or if it's like a I don't know what type of business it is, but you know, Pambagera, I'm hearing about feng shui. You know, Pambagera, she can add that feng shui in your spirit. But you know, Pambagera and Eshu, they are the kings and queens of don't judge me. So Pambagera, she might have some out the way ideas, you know, about how to make your business better and stuff like that. But, you know, use your discernment and whatever works, you know, go with it. Because at the end of the day, this four of earth, it talks about gaining very important ground through which you can control. You can control, manage, and order. Success can bring loneliness. This is that lonely card again. You know, all of this is about, you know, you can't take everybody at the top. You can't take everybody to the top with you. I know you want to. And I know as melanated people, we got this thing to where when we leave the hood, we got to come back. Nah, for some of us, you know, that could be when we die, you know. Success can bring loneliness. However, to reach this success, perhaps you shall sleep alone. Prophets, the goat always reaches the top of the mountain, you know. So this is a very beautiful message. Yup, entertainment and artists. Yup, it makes sense. Why Pambagera is right here. It makes sense. And you're in a very mentally unstable environment, because you got everybody want to be Megan Thee Stallion, everybody want to be Cardi B, everybody want to be Mulatto, everybody want to be Lizzo and all of that. So you being original, this is what's going to make you persevere over everybody else. You being original. Even though, it might be some sad feelings because you might not get the support straight off the bat. But don't worry, because the GOAT, it take him a little minute to go up the mountain. It take the GOAT a little minute. It's patience, step by step. It's patience, it's perseverance, but you'll get there. And when you get there, you're going to have core fans. You're going to have a core audience who love what you do. And you won't have to put on just for clout. You don't have to do stuff for clout, So this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it resonated with you. So let me go ahead and move this back. Actually, I'm gonna all right. So who is next? I'm glad you resonated with that, sister. I'm glad you resonated with it. I'm glad it spoke to you. So is Talise in the building? Tylise? Is Tylise in the building? If not, we got Lexi. We got Lexi Wisdom. We got Lexi Master Student Wisdom next. If Tylise isn't in the building. So we're gonna wait a little second. I don't know. I don't think Tylise is here because I would have seen her. So while we're waiting on Tylise, Lexi Master Student Wisdom, if you're here, go ahead and type in your question. Go ahead and type your question in. And let me know what it is that you would like for your reading to be about. Hand over mouth. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for the confirmation. I'm so glad that I was able to confirm that for you. I appreciate that for you allowing me to do that for you. Okay. So Lexi, let me know what your question is, so we can keep this train moving. Go ahead and type in your question. Okay, what energy is ahead for me in my spiritual journey? Good question. On your spiritual journey. So you said, what energy is ahead for you in your spiritual journey? My inner child is telling me to washy. So we're going to washy right quick. Sometimes when I throw these cards, sometimes a card or two might pop out. All right. How's y'all Wednesday going so far? I hope it's going well. I need to figure out what is the best day. Y'all let me know in the chat. What is the best day that I can do these readings? I need to find that sweet spot. Oh, your Wednesday is chill. Okay, I might keep doing them on Wednesdays then. I don't know, cause Sunday I got like 11 or 12 different readings on Sunday. It's a little, you know. I don't know about today. We'll see. Hopefully we get some more. Let's see. Straight Panther said Wednesdays are good, middle of the week. So you said spiritual journey. So that's more about the ninth house. Let's go. Oh, it's 9:30 where you at? All them threes and all them nines. Oh, I think this gonna be quick. Oh, I was about to say this gonna be quick right here. All right. So, Sister Lexi, you got 4 cards. Let me turn this around. I gotta figure out a pattern or a good way that I can do this. You know, I'm still getting everything together. Y'all let me know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? Because I don't know how bad the lag is. So let me know if y'all can see these, cards. Okay, cool. All right, Lexi. This is going to be the overall message for you. And then you got these 2 cards right here that's going to tell us a story. Gonna tell us a story. So let's see what we got. And this is about your spiritual journey. So this is about the spiritual journey for Lexi. Let's see what we got. Oh, Lexi, are you a life path 11 by chance? Are you a life path 11? Because when this comes up, this is usually like the life path 11 card. So let me know in the chat, Lexi, if you're a life path 11, or do you know what your life path is? Because if it's not 11, it might be, I don't know. Just let me know. Now, just reading a little bit on this 2 of Earth, because this is a really good card. Oh, life path 5. Okay. So this card right here, this is talking about someone who is possibly alternating between 2 places at the same time. Alternating between 2 places at the same time, while maintaining a perfect and just balance. Paternal but strict character, easy to anger, but later transforming itself into something tender and kind, and perhaps because of its nature, hold on, Because of its nature, let me see, hold on. It allows melancholic effectiveness in any given situation. So let me read that over. A paternal, strict character who is easy to anger, but later transforming itself into something tender and kind. And perhaps because its nature allows melancholic effectiveness in any given situation. So this is a really, really good card. Oh, you're a Gemini. Wow. Okay. Okay. And what is your moon sign? Because this is Earth. So what is your moon sign? Wow, you're a Gemini. So this makes sense. Okay. All right. Now, this is the Undies and Mermaids, but it's reversed. So when you got this Undies and Mermaid reversed, and let me go ahead and pull it up here about the Undies and the Mermaids, because this talks about someone who possibly have healing type of properties. You know, this talks about having a inherited behavior that are close to activities that alleviate physical pain. People such as doctors, psychotherapists, and masseuses, among others. This could also represent social communicators, because this is a Gemini. So what's that? You're a Leo moon? Oh, wow. Okay. A Gemini with a Leo moon. Okay. Now, this is lack of communication when it's reversed. You know, this is lack of humanitarian feelings, absence of solidarity, and this is lack of communication. And when we have these double signs like Pisces, Gemini, even Cancer to a certain degree, there's always that one side of you that got the real deep gifts and the real deep knowledge and stuff like that. And we have to do our shadow work in order to relocate with this person. So me being a Gemini, because I'm a Gemini as well, I got one half of me that is like the Papa Legba, you know, and that's what y'all see. That's what y'all see. Now, it took me to go on this journey in order to find the baby SU, which is another twin, you know, which is the other side of me that was housing all of my spiritual gifts, all of my spiritual knowledge, all of that. I had to go within in order to find the baby SU. So when it comes to Geminis and those double signs, even when it comes to Pisces, it's always that other fish that's like the ancestor. And I'm gonna do a story. There's a story that I want to talk about called the baby Eshu and the two little fishes. And I'm gonna be talking about the Pisces sign a little bit. And I want to talk about how it represents Oshun and Yemoya and Olokun. And it's gonna be a very, very dope video. I got a lot of stories like that too. So, lack of communication. So I'm curious. I want to pull another card, because who are you not communicating with? That's the question. Who are you not communicating with? Okay. We got this. And we got this. So this earth is a really, really big thing because it came up right here. It came up right here, reversed. So this is talking about when we talk about earth, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So your miscommunication has something to do with the different changes that's going on. Maybe you're not communicating with the ancestors who are online to help you right now with your spiritual journey because you're not grounded. You know, this is talking about going within so you can be grounded. You know, I'm going through it with my husband. He emotions is up and down. Yeah. And so you gotta watch out for this simply because when we talk about Taurus, we're gonna break it down like this. So we know that Taurus governs your self-esteem, you know. And when we talk about self-esteem and self-worth and self-values, it's hard for you to be able to be on a high vibrational level if you got low self-esteem, you got low self-worth, you got low self-values, you know. Now, what does Virgo represent? Virgo represents routines, it represents self-improvement, it represents analyzing, being logical, being analytical, and stuff like that. So when you're out of the loop when it comes to the changes that's going on in the world, you know, and you're stuck in this low vibrational situation, is messing up your self-esteem, is messing up your routines when it comes to the work that you need to be doing. Self-improvement is messing with your ability to self-improve, self-motivate. You're not analyzing things, you're assuming a lot, you know. And then last but not least, Capricorn, this represents your career, you know. So there's some movement and some changes going on in these particular houses. So now you got some homework. I need you, Lexi, to go into your natal chart. You know, there's a lot of different websites where you can get your natal chart, and you need to figure out where is Taurus in your chart. You got to figure out what is in your second house. You got to figure out what is in your sixth house. You got to figure out what is in your 10th house. Because these are the three things. These are the three things, excuse my nails, that's going to be going through the change in this new reality that we're going into this new shift that we're going in, you know. And you also got to figure out where is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn in your particular chart, and then figure out what is in your second house, your 10th house, and your sixth house. Because these are the things that needs to be balanced the most right now. So if you got Leo in your second house, and you said your Cancer moon is in your first house right now, okay. So all the stuff that you're going through with your husband and stuff like that, if your Cancer moon is in your first house, you know, I know a lot of people probably came to you and told you some things about what's going on in your life too, you know, because your first house, that's how you come off to others. and you got Leo in your second house. So what that means is your creative energy that you're going to need right now in this time that we're in, your creative energy that is meant to be in the fifth house. Your creative energy is solely based on how valuable you feel as far as your self-esteem. If that's the case, if you got Leo in your second house, these are two versions of Oshun. You got the Leo, which is the Queen Yalorde when it's a Leo moon, and then you got the Taurus moon, which is the Oshun that is the goddess of prosperity and luxury and stuff like that. You know, so your heart, you are the queen of somebody who has their heart on their sleeve. You are the queen of somebody who has their heart on their sleeve. So you definitely got to watch out. You definitely got to watch out when it comes to who you allow to bring you down as far as with your self-esteem, because you said and other are coming to me needed healing from depression. Yeah, because your inner child is the healer. That's beautiful, right? That's beautiful, ain't it? You literally got a seed inside of you. You got a beautiful grandmother-like entity on the inside of you that can heal you, from the outside. All you got to do is just get to know her. Now you see how important this shadow work is. Now you see how important getting to know your inner child, because you already come off as this mother type of figure, and you don't want to be that type of person to where you don't want to be that type of person to where you're helping everybody else out, but you're crying yourself to sleep at night. You don't want to be that person, you know, because I know a lot of women who they got a big heart, but they don't use that big heart to heal themselves. They use that big heart and they drain it for everybody else. And then when it's time for them to get some healing, you know, they don't got it, you know. So let's see what this overall message right here is talking about for Sister Lexi. All right. 7 of Fire, reversed. 7 of Fire, reversed. Sagittarius energy. Okay. And we got the 9 of Air. Okay. Let's see what y'all are saying. Yes, when I look in the mirror, I see my grandma, plus other people too. Yeah, I know. Definitely. You know. Now, you got this 7 of Fire, and it's reversed. You know, you're letting the beast, the beast influence you way too much. You're letting the beast influence you way too much. And that's not good. That is not. Let me see what this is saying. So, and this is as above, so below. So with you being Lexi, didn't you say you were a Gemini? You said you were a Gemini, wasn't you? Let me know yeah, you said you was a Gemini. So because it is 9 of Air, this is why you feel like this spiritually, because it is 9 of Air. So this 9 of Air, this talks about worries, suffering, pressures, underlying dangers. Somebody wants something that belongs to you. Maybe creditors, illness, risk of death. Who in your life wants something that belongs to you? Or is this yourself? Are you self-sabotaging yourself and you keep putting yourself in these less comfortable positions that will demand a resource that may not be as practical or evolved as an exchange, barter, or payment in some kind, and so on? Is this what you think of yourself? You know, do you feel like on the inside that you are so far gone that it's going to take something that you don't even got to heal you spiritually? Because if that's your train of thought that got you into the depression that you're in, that's a false train of thought. That's a false train of thought. You know? Because I know you went through a lot of mental worrying, a lot of mental pressures and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. So the cards, that's what the cards are talking about. You know, a lot of this, when it comes to mental, a lot of times stuff like this is self-inflicted. A lot of times this is self-inflicted. So you have to be able to watch out with that, simply because in this time that we're in right now, you know, the time of you being in hiding and confinement, because we know 9 is the hermit, the time of you being in hiding and confinement is over. Timely measures. You must end this period. The cycle is over. The time is up, and you got to be ready. You got to be ready, because the time is up for you moping around and feeling like all hope is lost. Because see, when you come out of hiding, you know, you do that shadow work and you start to see the results of that, then this 7 of fire, now this becomes upright. So when this is upright, this is talking about bravery, dexterity, and courage in facing trouble, quick thinking and skill in action. You are clever in business or commercial matters and will take a preventative and defensive measures against competition and rivalry in your field. You gamble with opportunities and plan and consider defensive strategies, but not offensive ones. You know, you will take into account public opinion, internal and external audiences, the environment, and the media. Your actions will be carefully protected and profitable in the long term. Very, very beautiful message. You know, when you claim your power, remember who you are, and you start walking in that power, where you got this beast right here, and this beast might have been something that you created, you know, to keep you down, you know, a beast created from your ego, you know, saying, man, I'll never get past this. I ain't nothing. You know, I'll never get the career that I want. I'll never be able to improve myself. I'll never be able to be as valuable as I know I can be. You know, all of those things. When you start to take that power into your own hands and really start to do that shadow work, you know, now this is you fighting the beast with this shield. You see that shield? That shield covers his whole body. That shield covered his whole body. You know? So even though he don't hardly got any clothes on, he's not going to get burnt or hurt by the beast, because he's protected. This shield can represent, you know, you finally standing up and defending yourself spiritually. You know, that shield, that metal iron shield, it represents Ogun. Ogun is a ancestor that can help you to fight, to fight the beast. Ogun can help you with that. Ogun represents metal. Um and and this is, like I said, this is the energy that we all need to be in right now, because it's not over. It's not over. I forgot who live stream I was in that said this, but it's like, I think it was Seven Bromaire, where he was like, even though we know in the end the battle is going to be won, we still have to fight, because these beasts aren't going to go down easy. We got to keep fighting, but you got to understand that you don't have to do this alone. You don't got to do this alone. I want to pull one more card for you, Lex. One more card. So this is the salamander. And this talks about somebody who, the reason why this is reversed for you, less comfortable situation, the reason why is because of this. This salamander, this is talking about a psychological disorder, a imbalance, a slow metabolism, Now, think about when you start doing this work, you become the victor, and this salamander now becomes upright. So this is going to be how people see you when you rise above what this is that you're going through. So this talks about a woman who is in her 40s with much experience in life, who fights for ideals, who is a great thinker, strategist, or ruler. Her will is strong. She is dynamic and optimistic, as well as realistic and rational. Very, very wise woman, Sister Lexi. Very, very wise woman, So I really hope this resonated with you, Sister Lexi. I wish you all the best in your shadow work. And if you would like to join my shadow work class, visit www.bandclaptv.com. You said Ogun is on your table right now. That's dope. That is dope. Okay. So I hope that resonated with you. I hope it resonated. Now, is there anybody else who would like a reading from your boy? Let me know. Let me check my phone and see if I've gotten anything. Sister Lexi, hopefully that resonated with you. Yes, indeed. I'm going to work now. Plus, I'm going to jump in your class too as well. Cool. Perfect. That's dope. Greetings, Mr.BandClap. My name is Christina. What is the best pursuit for a successful outcome in all of your streams of income? What is the best of pursuit So what are your streams of income, Sister Blossoming Globe? What is your streams of income? You know, what is it that you do? We might be able to help you out in the chat. What you got going on? Victoria Wallace, you're up next. You're up next, Victoria Wallace. Blossoming Globe, you said, which is my businesses? Yeah, what you said something about what is the best pursuit for your successful income in all of your streams of income, but what businesses do you have? You said, which is your businesses? Victoria Wallace, if you're in the chat, go ahead and put your question. Blossoming Globe, fashion design, sewing hoodies, snacks, raw ingredients from Haiti. Okay. Okay. Well, so what I can do for you is a overall general reading for your career. So when you send in your donation, you will be right after Victoria. What's poppin', Panama Pinky? It's been a while since I seen you in the building. I hope you've been doing well. We're doing live readings right now with your boy. Victoria Wallace, if you are in the building, go ahead and type in your question. Granola bars, chocolate from Haiti, soursop. Oh, that sounds dope. Yo, I appreciate you, Panther. Blossoming Globe, you're a patron. Send me a message on Patreon and just let me know that it's you. Send me a message on Patreon if you're a patron. And then you will be right after Sister Wallace. All right. Where you at, Vicky? Victoria Wallace. Where you at? Cause you next. Where you at? She sent the donation. Okay. So while we're waiting on this, go ahead and hit y'all with a small little intermission. And we'll be right back after these messages. Let you all know that I give readings just like the ones that you see every Monday on my channel. I give on point Orisha Tarot card readings for singles and also for couples. I also do natal chart consultations. My Everything is Everything reading is by far my bestseller. If you want to check out any of these services, please visit my website at www.bandclaptv.com. And also, when you go to that website and you scroll down, you will see a link to go to my shadow work class. In this time that we're in right now, shadow work is very, very important. Getting to know yourself, your inner child, really, really knowing who you are. All of these things are extremely important, and I have a very, very informative self-paced course. Shout out to Spiritual Ascension University and Melanie the Spirit Doula for allowing me to be able to give you all this very, very priceless course, if I do say so myself. So again, if you want to check these things out, go to my website, www.bandclaptv.com. All right, on with the video. Yo, check. All right, we're back. We back. All right. Still waiting on Miss Wallace. She was just here. I don't know what happened. Okay, Blossoming Globe, did you send me a message on Patreon? Cause I'm on my Patreon right now. I don't see you. But I also see Panama Pinky said that's definitely needed. I need a vendor. So that's why I said, you know, if you got a business or if you got something that you would like to promote, I might be able to hook you up. I might be able to hook you up with somebody. You know, might be able to hook you up with a soul family member who needs that help. So definitely, you know, definitely make sure that that you do that. I'm going to my messages on Patreon. Yeah, I don't see anything from you, Blossoming Globe. And I don't want to do Sister Wallace until she comes back into the room. Shout out to my patrons. I got 3 new patrons. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Lexi. And also shouts out to Jazzy. My 3 patrons. Shouts out to y'all. Panama Pinky, would you like to have a reading done? Let me know. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead because I want to wait. A minute. So, while we're waiting, I just want to talk to the Soul fam. So, what y'all been up to in this? Isn't it a full moon tonight, Christina? Oh, okay. All right, I got you. Okay, cool. So, Blossoming Globe, she's gonna be next since I haven't heard anything from Sister Wallace yet. All right. So y'all give me a second so I can. Okay. Yeah, we got you. So what was it that you said? You said about career. So let's go ahead and bring this back up. It's washy again. Yeah, I got it. I got the message. Okay. All right. So this is for Blossoming Globe about career. Let's see. The rain is really picking up over here. Okay. So career, this is in the 10th house. Oh yeah, they ready. Okay. Let's see what we got. So you got 2 right here, 1 right here, and 1 right here. Okay. Wait. You got 2. So I say 3 card readings, but a lot of times it's way more than 3 cards. Okay. So now let's turn this around. Okay. Trying to put this where you can see it. I might need to get like a selfie stick too. You said you're in Chicago. Oh, I'm in Memphis. I'm in the M town. Okay. So as you know, this is like the overall lesson, the overall message. And then these are going to tell a story. So let's see what we got. Okay. All right. So we got the 9 of air for you. Hiding in confinement. That period has ended. Okay. So you might have been in hiding and confinement. You might have been in hermit mode about this, about your career. You might have been in hermit mode. So let's see what this is about. But this is an ending of a cycle. This is an ending of a cycle that's going on with you right now, Sister Christina. Okay, so for you, this is you. So you are the salamander upright. So this is the salamander upright. And like I said, you know, this is someone who got much experience in life, someone who fights for ideals, who is a great thinker, ruler, someone whose will is strong, and who has a dynamic and optimistic personality, someone who is realistic and rational. So if this is you, then I can see why you've been in hermit mode for so long, because this is talking about someone who is a philosopher at heart. And then the 9, we know that the 9 is about the hermit. So mentally, you've been in hiding and confinement, you know, probably because of the climate of things right now. But in this new reality that's coming in 2021, that cycle of you being in hermit mode is over. So let's see what this is about. Wow. So you got the 7 of fire upright. Okay. And y'all saw me shuffle those cards. So the fact that this came up again for you, but it's upright for you, you know? And the reason why you're so powerful right now, fighting this beast, and the reason why you're so powerful is simply because, you know, you spent a lot of time reflecting. This is someone who did the shadow work. This is someone who reflected. You know, you had to sacrifice a lot of materialistic things for spiritual rejoicing. you know, and you did a lot of reflecting on why these ships went under. You did a lot of reflecting on why things didn't go the way that they were supposed to go before, which is good because these things, these are the weapons that you're now using to, to get to your goals. This is the weapons. These are the weapons that you're using to make sure that you don't fall into those same situations again. And then right here, you got, hey, are you a Taurus? Are you a Taurus? Ace of Earth. This is someone who has a very high self-esteem. You got a high sense of value. You got a high sense of valuables. This is someone who can be very prosperous. Very prosperous. And now I see why, you're gonna be brave. You're gonna be courageous. You're gonna be very brave and courageous when it comes to the things that you're going to undertake, simply because you did the work, and this might be something that you're still doing. This is shadow work that you're still doing, to be able to learn from these mistakes. You said, finally, yes, I have. I'm so done with it. Yeah. Yep. It makes sense. It makes sense. So with this Ace of Earth, very, very beautiful card right here. This Ace of Earth talks about all projects undertaken at a financial and material level will be successful, profitable, and beneficial. Undertakings producing profit, conquering everything in its way. And this is you fighting this beast. You're conquering it. Do what you have been thinking of. Do what you have been thinking of. The influence is beneficial. Since the planet Venus governs the bull, you will encounter gentleness, fineness, and beauty in everything undertaken, pleasant and agreeable times. So these are the times. So since you ended this cycle right here, since you ended this cycle and you got the wisdom from it, now this is you. You're charging forward. You reflected on the things that didn't suit you, and now, you got this courage and you got this dexterity to be able to conquer anything that's in your way, when it comes to your spiritual journey, when it comes to your career, all of those things, because you got a lot of things that you're trying to bring in. You got a lot of things that you're trying to undertake, but this is all about being grounded, being balanced, one thing at a time. Take one thing at a time. You don't have to worry about a lack of resources, or you don't have to worry about things not working out because you're not doing everything at once. This is about taking one thing at a time, but knowing in your heart of hearts that you're going to be successful in anything that you do. Very, very important. And still trying to do better. And that's what this is about. This never ends. This never ends. Oh, you're a Pisces? Yeah. This never ends. You went through your Scorpio. You went through your Scorpio transformation phase. And now it's just time for you to go for it. You got the protection that you need. Now it's just time for you to go for it. And you will be glad that you did. Yeah, I mean. So this is your reading. I really hope that it resonated with you. Victoria, I see you in the chat. So you're next. Victoria Wallace is next. Sister Wallace, we was waiting on you. Yeah, check out and see where is Taurus in your natal chart. And where is Sagittarius in your natal chart? And also, what is in your second house and in your ninth house? Very important. And if you want to know, you know, what you're transforming, you know, what are the things that you're reflecting, you know, see what's in your eighth house. You know, some good orishas for you to work with to help you with what you're doing, as far as for you to keep that that mindset of that seven of fire. You know, you can use Obatala to help you for that, you know, to keep that knowledge and keep that philosophical mindset, you know. And then you can work with Oya, and she can help you as far as with your business. You know, she can help make sure everything is good when it comes to business. And she can make sure when you're about to enter a situation that's just like something that you've went through before and it didn't work out, Oya will alarm you. It's up to you to listen though, you know. And then last but not least, Oshun. She is the goddess of Taurus. You know, she's a very good goddess to bring prosperity into your business. She can bring people in. Your promotions will taste like honey to the people's ears to make them want to go and patronize your business, you know. And you can use these Orisha for these type of things, and they can help you, you know. But it's all about being humble. It's all about being positive, being humble, and just making sure that that you got your business straight, that you got your business together. No, Talise. No, I'm still here. You can be next. You can be next after Victoria. Talise, you can be next after Victoria. Let's see what you say, Victoria. I've been doing shadow work, but I feel like I'm getting worse. Can you tell me what's going on with me? I'm trying to see what's the issue. It's like a delay. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with Sister Wallace. Because every time I think about the name Wallace, I think about sicker than your average. Papa twist cabbage off instincts. Niggas don't think shit. Stink pink gators. My Detroit players. Baby, baby. I think about Biggie. The baby, baby. The bigger, bigger. Bigger, bigger. The bigger, bigger. How the players stand there and say I sound like them? Never. Or hello. Push 6 coops this yellow. I make your mouthpiece obese like Della Reese. When I release, you lose teeth like little Z's. Shout out to Biggie. Yo, I don't know if y'all know this, but the celebrities of old are re-emerging. Akasha is re-emerging. Well, she already told y'all back in 2017 that she was re-emerging. I'm glad the reading was well received, Sister Christina. I'm glad it resonated with you. But these energies, they never really went anywhere. They were heavily taken advantage of in their human forms. But they're coming back with a vengeance, you know? And some of these artists, some of these celebrities that passed away, you're not going to want to step into their wrath. You don't want to step in front of their wrath, because a lot of these, especially the artists who died a very, very horrible death, like King Von, Aaliyah, Tupac, Biggie, Big L, a lot of these old school, Sam Cooke, Whitney Houston, Kobe, a lot of these old school singers and artists and stuff, who died a very, very horrible death. Their energy is coming back with a vengeance, and this time nothing is gonna be able to kill that energy off. Nothing is gonna be able to kill them this time. You know, so if you're a soul family member out there and you got a very, very good musical talent, and you're wondering why your music isn't getting off the ground, you know, link with some of these energies and watch what happens, because you need some power behind you. You need some power behind you. You know, you need that power behind you, and see what happens, you know, because Akasha, she don't even, it's like Akasha is so far, she is so far evolved from being Aaliyah Halton, it ain't even funny. But she still has that version of herself so people can channel Aaliyah. But Akasha, she is so far, like, I wish y'all could see Akasha. I wish y'all could see her. Like, she is, man, she bad. She is everything that she was supposed to be on earth and more. You know, go back and listen to More Than a Woman, that song where she was talking about there's still no separating. She was like, whatever you think you can do, it's still not gonna separate. You know, King Von was another version of Eshu. King Von was another version of Eshu. And I keep telling y'all, every time a version of Eshu comes to the world, they always got to kill him. They always got to kill him because they're scared of Eshu. And I'm going to talk about Eshu some more when I talk about Ogun. Because I'm going to do the same way I did that podcast about Obanani, I got to do one about Ogun. I got to do one about Ogun. Because it's a reason why you got versions of Eshu, you know, who you got versions of Eshu who they damn near come out the womb, you know, wanting to be with different races of women. I'm gonna cover all of that. I'm gonna cover all of that. You know, because we've got the whole story of Ogun messed up, and it's like every time that story is told, because I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit. We know that Ogun represents the first alpha male archetype of black men. The first archetype of black men was Ogun. The first alpha male archetype of black men was Ogun. But the story of Ogun in the Patakis, you know, it has been remixed, and the context of that story, it really haven't been told to y'all the way it's supposed to been told. And even when I did the Yemoya podcast, every time I talked about Ogun and what Ogun did with Yemoya and all of that, you know, it kind of, I kind of felt weird on the inside, you know, because Ogun was telling me, remember when the Pataki was talking about a son of Obatala was born with a innate ability not to be able to love. So Ogun didn't have a connection with Yemoya, you know. Now, that version of Ogun is kind of like the basis of modern day feminism. Modern day feminism. That's where the basis of that Ogun, because modern day feminism, which in a way a lot of this started like back in the day, back when you had the big black man who's gonna, you know, sexually assault you and is gonna beat you up, and you had these white women that was spreading this narrative about the black man, the big black man, you know. And during that time, a lot of drugs and stuff like that wasn't illegal became illegal, because there was this lie talking about, oh, this big black man raped me because he was strung out on weed or whatever. It's real sinister how they did Ogun. Is very, very sinister about how they did Ogun, because, you know, Ogun, he represents that black man, that alpha male black man who is the rock. He's like the rock of the house. Ogun is like that man that's at, he ready for whatever. He got a machete on one side of the door, he got a shotgun on the other side of the door, and you better not come in and think that you're gonna get away alive messing with Ogun's house. You know, he represented that version of the black man, you know, who worked at the steel mill. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Ogun is like, all right. I'm gonna wait. Cause this is gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. You know. And what happened? What happened when Ogun got separated from Oya? And Oya started going after Shango. What happened? What happened to the black community? What happened to the black community when Ogun was taken out of the house? Y'all tell me. What happened in the black community? What happened to our women, our black women? What happened to the black community when the strong alpha male black man was taken out the home? You know? Like Social Madame said, we're gonna talk about it till fucking night. We're gonna talk about it till fucking night. All right. Okay, so who we got? Was it Victoria? Okay, we're done with ridiculous. Talent from back then was fire. Yeah. You got that Jaguar right energy clearing the way for the truly talented. Yeah. That's what this is about. And we can't not patron Ogun because of what we've heard about Ogun. Damn. It's like I want to keep going, but I got to do these readings. Ogun is like, tell him about the black man. Tell him about the black man. You know? Because that's who Ogun represent. Ogun represent, what's his name? What's the name of that dude? That big buff dude that was over the Crips? What's his name? It started with a T, I think. You know? Them dudes. Ogun represented that big black slave There used to be a alpha male, a stand up dude in Africa, but he was the first. And I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna stop. Tuki, yeah, Ogun was the first slave that had to be buck broken in front of everybody to get everybody to Ogun was that first big black buff burly slave that got buck broken by the slave master. And when that happened, Ogun got replaced. I hope y'all hear me. When that happened, Ogun and everything that he stood for, he got replaced with the white slave masters. Ogun became the white supremacist. Ogun became the white police officers with the guns, with the metal gun and the metal badge. The slave patrol. That's who Ogun became. You know, Ogun was responsible for making sure the village got their weapons, making sure the village got their food and all of that. So once Ogun got compromised, now who do you go to for your weapons? Who do you go to now for your food since Ogun is gone? Now you see why things is so rampant with the Oyas. You know, a lot with the single mothers and all of this stuff. Now you see why everything is the way it is because Ogun. You know what? Let me stop. Okay, Victoria, let's go. Ogun over here got me channeling because he mad and I feel him because he's like, yo, like it's time up. It's time up. You know, we need to understand that we've been lied to about everything. We've been lied to about everything, y'all. Like, we really have. We've been lied to. Even in our spirituality, we've been lied to. You know, we've been lied to. Okay. So Victoria. Yeah. He like, we've been lied to, man. We have. And it's like, I feel it's almost like this anger. It's like this warlike anger that I feel because of how our black men, you know, our strong black men have been treated, you know, because that's Ogun. Every time you take the strong black alpha male out the house, every time you take the strong black man out the house, you know, you're taking Ogun out the house. And when you take Ogun out the house, now you got to depend on the artificial Ogun to give you protection. Why you think a lot of these Oyas, a lot of these black women, they respect the white man's job over the black man's business? Let's talk about it. Let me put the cards down. Let me put the cards down right quick. Hold up. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. Why do you think that a lot of these women out here, they would rather support the white man's job 9 to 5 instead of supporting the black man's business? Let's talk about it. Why is that? Why is that you would bow down and submit to the white man, you know, who got that badge and that gun, instead of putting your spiritual rebellious type of energy into that strong black man who also got the gun, who's the man of steel? You know, why is that? Why is that? And that's and that's very, very important. You know, Ogun, he plays a part because Ogun, yeah, you know, Shango, he was the little play toy. You know, he was the pretty boy, and Shango and Oya, you know, they're able to do a lot of things together when it comes to thunder and lightning and war and all of these things. But Shango is not as stable as Ogun is. Ogun represents that hard rock stability. You know, no matter how much Oya would scream and holler and do all of this stuff, Ogun ain't going nowhere. Ogun, he is not about to cower down. He's not about to do anything, you know. So when Ogun was taken out of the picture, and then he got replaced with Shango, where Oya can run all over Shango, you know. Now we see what's going on in the as above, so below when it comes to our relationships. You know, we're not taught as black men to be Ogun. We're not taught that, you know, and it can't, you know, this is something that came back, you know, this is something that, this started back in the slavery days when all the Oguns were getting raped, buck broken by the white slave master. And the mothers would teach their sons to be more submissive to the white man, so they won't die the same way that their dad did. That's where it started. You know? Do responsible have something to do with it? What do you mean? You said do responsible have something to do with it? I just really had to talk about that. I really did. Because Akasha, she's back, but Ogun is back too. So the artificial Oguns, which is the white supremacists, they're doing censoring. They're trying to stop the rise of Ogun, but Ogun, he ain't going nowhere this time. He's coming back to take his rightful place, you know. And I needed to hear that. Yeah. I apologize, Victoria. I had to get that out. Ogun was like, all right, I will let you go. I will let you go now. Ogun, he got a real deep voice. He got like a real deep, powerful voice. But, you know, he also has this, it's like a soft side, but it's not a soft side. It's more like a understanding type of side. You know? Yes. In Ogun, it's like his strength is his weakness, or his strength can also be a bad thing in a way. You know, because Ogun, his innocence is covered in iron. So, you know, the only person who can really get to Ogun in that way is Oshun. Because you know, Ogun always sees Oshun as this helpless woman who's supposed to be a queen, and he needs to protect her at all costs. So when Ogun is around, Ogun, he doesn't like for Oshun to be out in the forest alone and all of that. So, you know, when Oshun is out there doing Pumbagira like things, she always got somebody with the Ogun energy to protect her out of nowhere. Like, dudes come out of nowhere to protect daughters of Oshun. You know? I'm using Ogun because I'm not going back into depression. I need that hard rock. Exactly. Do the black man responsibly being taken from them has a lot to do with. Do the black man responsibility being taken from them? Yeah, because Ogun has a purpose. Ogun has a purpose. So it's like when you take away Ogun's purpose, you know, he becomes mad. You know, because you know Ogun, you know, he feels like Oshun is very fragile. He like, man, you know, Oshun is fragile. You know, she needs a more softer alpha like Shango. You know, Oya is perfect for Ogun. You know, they fit each other like a hand in a glove. You know, but you do have some versions of Oshun that could get with a reformed Ogun and heal him. You know, the energy is needed. Women need to hear more of this. Yeah, I do not have any personal examples of black men and women getting along. All the healthy black relationships I've seen were on TV. Wow. See, that's crazy. That is crazy. And how many of you all out there got that same story? You know, how many of y'all out there got that same exact story? You know, and see, this is where I come in. You know, because I know what a functioning family that loves each other. I know what it looks like, and I know the type of children that it can produce. You know, because that's not good. Because the TV is what got us programmed in the first place. The music media manipulation. That's what has us programmed in the first place with all these slave movies and all of these movies where the strong black man is in some type of submissive role and all of that kind of stuff. You know, all of that stuff make Ogun cringe, because Ogun, he has a purpose. His purpose is to protect, you know, to provide, and also to knock away any obstacles in your way. To knock away any obstacles. If you put Eshu in front of your house, if you put an Ogun in front of your house, ain't nobody gonna try to break in that house, because it's gonna have an aura that there's a whole army in that house waiting on you to do something. You know, if you put Eshu in front of your house, you know, most Eshu statues already look scary, so they gonna think you got some voodoo going on, and they're not gonna want to mess with you, because you know they gonna think you got some scary stuff going on in that house. It's good black men other, but it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Yeah, what is that needle made out of? Metal. Isn't needles made out of metal? So what's the only way that you can get a needle out of haystack? Magnet. If you put a huge magnet over that haystack, the needle is gonna come up. You know? So with that being said, what type of things that are around us, as far as with the media and all of that, that is magnetizing for the Oguns to come to the surface? Is there any TV shows that shows a strong black family with a Ogun and a Oya being the beautiful water buffalo? Cause see, a lot of people, they got Oya messed up too. You know, Oya, when she's with Ogun, Oya is the elegant water buffalo. Oshun is the bull, you know, the bull goddess, and Oya is a is a water buffalo. You know? And a water buffalo, you know, they will sacrifice their whole being to protect their children. But just think, if you got Ogun in the house, then now you got a version of Oya that is always in her divine feminine, because she don't have to be aggressive because she got Ogun to be aggressive. She don't need to be aggressive because she got Ogun right there. You know, and Ogun is all the aggression that you're going to ever need. You know? So think about how feminine Oya is. Think about how feminine and submissive that Oya is when Ogun is right there. You know? See, a lot of y'all dudes, y'all have never met a feminine and submissive Oya. I'm so glad to say that I got that as a mother. I have that as a mother. A feminine, a very feminine, a very submissive version of Oya. That's my mom. But my dad, you know, even though he is a Gemini, he had to be Ogun around the, he had to be Ogun around the house. You know? Yeah, my mom, she literally, like, you hear my mom, she sound like a little baby around the house. Cause see, she's a Virgo moon like me. So she literally sounds like the baby Oya. It is so funny to see it. But that's how I can recognize a baby Oya because of my mom, you know. But a lot of our people, we don't have that luxury. We don't got that luxury to say that we grew up with a Ogun that protected the house, and we grew up with a strong water buffalo as a mom, you know, that was feminine, nurturing, and submissive, you know. So we're confused. We're out of balance. We're confused. We don't know what to do because we're not. We from childhood, there's been an imbalance. So when that woman grows up and she's looking for a man to be with her, she's not going to think to look for an Ogun. She's not even going to know what that energy signature is about. She doesn't know what the energy signature of Ogun is. Why do you think, you know, it's very easy for me to attract daughters of Oshun? It's very easy because I know how to tap into her energy signature to find those women. So you got a lot of these women out here, you know, they in these real crazy relationships, you know, and it gets to them blaming all black men and all of this other stuff. But then when I ask them, okay, do you know about Ogun? Do you know how to tap into his frequency? Do you know what Ogun is about? All of these things. And then you find out they were raised up without a father in the home, or they were raised up with a real abusive or you know, sexually abusive past and stuff. You know, so this is very important. Very, very important. And speaking of shadow work, let me go ahead and do this reading for Victoria because I've been shuffling these cards for I don't know how long. Let me see. Got this. Got this card. Ooh. Oh, okay. Spirit definitely has some things to say about you, Victoria. Let's see what we got. Shut up. My mom ain't nasty. My mom ain't nasty. She's a good Christian lady. She's a good Christian woman. Um, Beautiful dark side. She ain't nasty. She's a good Christian woman. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got, Victoria. Transformation. Transformation. So there is a transformation that is going on, but we know in order for transformation to happen, some things need to die. Them always the ones though. Man, we gonna fight. So what is it that needs to die? Let's see. So this is something that needs to die. This is you doing dark magic on yourself. Self-inflicted. Self-inflicted dark magic that you're doing to yourself. And let's see what this is about. Lack of communication. Lack of communication. So because of lack of communication, you are purposely doing dark magic on yourself. So who are you not communicating with? The Five of Water. So because of a lack of communication, this is why you're in this hot water. This is why you're in this hot water right here. Because of lack of communication. Now, with this hot water, this is also self-inflicted. Because if you were tapped in and you were communicating with your ancestors, with your higher self, with your spirit team, then you wouldn't have ended up in this hot water, because this is somebody who didn't look before they leap. They always say look before you leap. So this is somebody who their creative energy, because this is the fifth house, their creative energy through emotions, through toxic emotions, made them take a risk that they knew wasn't right. They knew that this wasn't the right risk for you to take. And lack of communication. Maybe you didn't ask your spirit team for help first, or maybe they probably did, but you wasn't listening. You wasn't communicating. So as a result, yes, beautiful dark side, yes, it is. So as a result of this miscommunication, now you're doing this dark magic self-inflicted on yourself when you're supposed to be transforming. So these are all the things that need to die. These are all the things that need to die. Lack of communication that always gets you in the hot water, and you doing dark magic on yourself. Now, when I say you doing dark magic on yourself, this means that you're the type of person who can manifest anything that you put your mind to. But when this is reversed, this is talking about somebody who's using that energy inwardly in a bad way on themselves. So this is you with negative thoughts. You got negative thoughts. You're like, man, this ain't gonna work. I need to give up. It's not working. It's not happening fast enough. All of these negative things that keeps you from transforming, because this is imminent. But you don't want to transform into one of these things and bring this into your new reality. because that's not gonna help you. You know, why you gonna say keep the change? like like I got a cash register or something. Nothing came in yet, beautiful dark side. So this is the overall solution. This is the overall solution. So let's see what we got. Distraction. So you're supposed to be transforming, but due to lack of communication, so you always end up in hot water. Due to you with these negative thoughts, doing this dark magic on yourself, self-inflicted, there's a lot of distractions. This is distraction. You're supposed to be making an exodus. You're supposed to be transforming, and you're supposed to be making an exodus to whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. You know. So what are these distractions that you need to stop doing, to stop indulging in these distractions? Okay? So this is you releasing yourself from your own prison. This is you releasing yourself from your own prison. Okay? And then this is faith, and this is hope, and this is balance. So when you take yourself out of this mental prison that you're in, you're releasing the chains. You know, this is your shadow work process. This is your transformation process. Releasing these chains that got you doing this dark magic on yourself. Releasing these chains, you know, so that way your line of communication to your spirit team can be open. So you'll realize that you actually got a gift. You got a gift that can save you. You got a gift that can save you from this hot water. But the only way that you're going to figure out what this gift is, you got to get like this, you know, and you got to be able to free yourself from these distractions. Even if that means you going to another career, you going to another job, because this is 6 work. This is 6. This is mental work. This is mental work that you got to do. Aquarius, where in your natal chart is Aquarius at? You know, this is mental work. You know, Shango is a very good Orisha that can help you. That can help you with this. You know, Shango, the great Aquarian philosopher or whatever. You know? But in order for you to get like this, you got to release yourself. Release these chains. You see this beach? There's no police officers. There's no jail. You know, there's nothing. I don't know if you've been listening to a lot of people talk about the age of Aquarius, but it's distracting. You got to watch what you're listening to, Sister Victoria, Sister Wallace. You got to watch who you're listening to, what you're listening to in this time, because there's a lot of misinformation out there that can keep you mentally imprisoned, and it can make you spiritually uneasy. You know, all these distractions that's going on in the world right now, it can imprison you mentally and psychologically, and it can make you spiritually uneasy. And this is not something that you want to transform into. This is something that you're trying to kill. You're trying to, this is death. You want to bring death to all of this negative stuff. So that way you can finally make that exodus, you know, that you've been trying to make, and you will be glad that you did. You know? So this is your reading, Sister Wallace. Hopefully that resonated with you. I hope it did. I hope that resonated with you, Sister Wallace. You are very, very welcome. I do not remember seeing Aquarius. Yeah, look into your chart and see what's in Aquarius. You know. Let's see. Beautiful dark side. Did you say that you sent me something? Because I don't got it. I don't have it. Beautiful dark side. So let me know. That's crazy. I went off on a tangent about Ogun. That was funny. I'm definitely gonna be talking about that some more. I'm definitely gonna talk about that some more. All right. Let me see. Oh, we've been here for almost 3 hours. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for sharing this time with me. Yeah, I mean. All right, so if one or two more people want to get a reading, you said I sent you $11. I didn't get anything. Dark side, did you send it to the right person? You said you sent it to the Cash App. Let me see. Now I gotta take this. Yeah, it didn't come through. It didn't come through. Royale L. Okay. We'll wait on those two. Wait on those two. Let's see what y'all got. But yeah, I'm glad that resonated with you, Sister Wallace, because I know you've been waiting. You've been waiting for a minute for that. But yeah, that and I talked about that. I talked about that a while ago. I said a lot of people, they talk about how Victoria Wallace, I got another thing too for you, Sister Wallace. And because this card was at the bottom of the deck, and I wanna tell this to you. Since we're talking about solutions, something else came out, and this is another solution. What is popping? 1MS, love, life, peace to you. So this is what's at the very bottom of the deck. As you can see, this is a 9 of fire. So this 9 of fire, this talks about a state of meditation and enlightenment. 9 large candles. As you can see, we got 9 large candles that's here, representing transformation, representing meditation, things like that. A man wearing a white turban lies on a straw mat in a profound mystical state, knowing that the period of ascension and fasting will result in his transformation and regeneration. So this card, for you, Sister Wallace, this is talking about apparent inactivity, because your actions will be more mental and or spiritual as you enter a age of self improvement, during which it is necessary for you to save energy. Very important. For that purpose, it is advisable to refrain from material things to reach higher levels of consciousness. Abstain from alcohol and sex. Very important in this time right now. I just got 2 cash apps. Okay, Mia. Okay. So Mia, you're next. And then Royale L is after Mia. Mia. I like that. Mia. All right, Mia. So what is it? What is your oh snap. Wait. Okay, Mia, before you, I gotta do Talise because she was first. Talise, go ahead and type your question in. My bad. I apologize. When I started talking about Ogun, like my heart just started pumping real fast. I was getting mad, because I could feel that. I could feel that. Mia. I could feel that. I had to lighten back up the mood. And you know why I was mad? I was mad because when you truly read that Pataki about Ogun, you can see why every time a Eshu comes into the world, like Biggie, like King Von, people who got Virgo moons like I do, we are heavily targeted and we get killed off very quickly in our life. I'm the oldest one of them because I'll be 30 next year. Biggie didn't live to get to 30. King Von didn't live to get to 30. So just in that aspect alone, with me doing what I do, I feel blessed and I feel protected. Because remember when Ogun was allegedly, doing all the stuff to Yemoya and, sexually assaulting her and stuff like that. Ogun was responsible for kicking Eshu out the house because Ogun knew that if Eshu would have stayed in the house and if he would have seen what was going on, since Eshu has a pure heart and he can't lie, Legua can't lie, he was gonna snitch. So translation, the reason why Eshus, before they get to know themselves, before they get to the point, even where I'm at, where I'm able to know myself in that type of realm, we're targeted because when we really, really tap in to who we are as Eshus, and we start linking back up with our friends, which is Akasha, which is all of the Luwaye and people on the dark side and all of that, when we tap into that, we know we can spot the illusion. We can spot the artificial and we can spot the illusion, and we're not going to be afraid. We're not going to be afraid to tell it. And the soulless beings don't want that. They want to keep this illusion up as long as they can, and they try to kill off the divine messengers who can let everybody know that this isn't real. This isn't, This isn't the real Ogun. Who are y'all praying to? You know, this isn't Obatala. This isn't Odua. Who are y'all praying to? Who are y'all giving y'all energy to? Because as Eshus, we remember the time. You know, Eshu, Archangel Michael, Michael Jackson, remember the time. As Eshus, we remember the time. That's why we get killed off like we do. Because we remember the times. We remember the time where we ruled. You know, we remember the time where where we as people where we had our powers. And not only do we remember that time, we also remember what it is that we need to do to get back to that state. You know? And this is the reason why. And there's another reason why that Eshus are targeted, but I'm gonna say that for a future video. I'm gonna say that for a future video. Because it gets real deep. It gets real deep. Why we're always targeted. Why Eshu is always targeted and killed at an early age. Because Eshu becomes a problem when he get grown. When a baby Eshu is able to be up there in age, he is a problem. And don't let him get spiritually enlightened. Oh my God. He's like the spiritual mob boss. You can't get rid of him. Man. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Because I can once I start channeling and you know, spirits start coming in and all of that, I'll be here all day. I'll be here all day. Okay, I've been feeling Oya's energy surrounding that. I just started my altar for her. Oh, that's dope, Talise. So, Talise, what is your question? What is your question? And then after Talise, we got Mia Mia. And after Mia Mia, we got Royale. And then after Royale, we got Charmaine. Is it spelled Pataki? Yeah, Pataki. Yep, you're right, Melanated Goddess. Just watch Suge Knight documentary, Pac and Biggie reminiscent. Yeah. And it's sad because with the Eshu archetype, since Eshu represent Jesus, and I don't want to go into that too much. Eshu represents Jesus and Lucifer together because they both came from the same place. With Eshu, it's always somebody close to him. It's always his brother, you know, somebody that was with him. It's always somebody close to him that ends up doing him in. Look at Biggie, you know, his own partner in crime, his own brother did him in. Look at King Von, same situation. You know, look at Michael Jackson, same situation. There's always some type of Judas Iscariot that was always rolling with you, you know, that turns on you. You know, it's never the enemy. When it comes to issues, it's never the enemy that gets us, that kills us. It's never the enemy. It's never the outside enemy that gets us. It's always that friend that's close to us. It's always that person that you never suspect, but then when you feel it and when you finally suspect it, it's like, damn, you know, think about, let's go back to the Bible. Think about when Jesus was at the table. Think about when Jesus was at the table and he was doing the Last Supper. And he was looking at all his disciples and he was telling them, he was telling all his disciples how they were going to betray him one by one. He said, when the rooster crows 3 times, you will deny me. And then he looked at Judas. He's like, yo, I already know what you finna do. So just go ahead and do it. You know, I already know what you're gonna do. You know, you're gonna, and it always got something to do with money, don't it? What did Judas what did Judas uh um what did Judas snitch on Jesus for? Was it 30 pieces of silver? Is that right? Judas snitched on Jesus and gave him away to the guards and stuff for 30 pieces of silver. Why is it that none of the SUs live to get to 30? All right, I'm about to start going off again. There is a mythological and a spiritual reason why SU is not meant to get past 30. You know, even Jesus died at 33. None of the people that Selena and her best friend, sad ending. Yeah, you know. And see, Selena and Aaliyah are connected. I don't want to say too much about it, but Selena and Aaliyah are connected in more ways than you think. Like I said, Aaliyah had many carnations here. She said she don't mind me speaking about one of her. She had one incarnation where she was actually a pilot. Aaliyah had an incarnation here, back in the 50s. I think she said around the 1950s, where she was a pilot. I think she was like one of the first black pilots or whatever. You know, and something happened. It had something. I forgot what happened because I had the story and everything, but one of Aaliyah's incarnations, she was actually a pilot. You know, so a lot of times we come back to Earth to finish certain things that we started in past lives. You know, Aaliyah spiritually saved everybody on that plane. Spiritually. All right, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about Aaliyah. And I don't know what it is, but her avatar is still being used. And it's fucked up. It's real fucked up, y'all. But Aaliyah avatar is still being used. That's why I'm so glad that she's Akasha. You know, she was able to do that. But yeah, one of Aaliyah's incarnations, she was a pilot. She was actually a pilot. You know, back in the 50s, she was a pilot. And I think she had the same life path and everything, I think. But that was a while ago when I looked all that up. But yeah, she was a pilot. Talise, my question is above that. Okay. I'm about to relaunch my business. Is my plan gonna go through how I see it? Okay, so this is about your career. Okay. Akasha is talking about, take her name Aaliyah and then take the name Akasha. Aaliyah, Akasha. You know, and take out what makes those names different. Aaliyah, Akasha. She came down to do a specific thing. She told y'all in her first album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, I came to give love. She told y'all, Aaliyah said, I came to give love. Listen to the final track off of that album that she did, Age ain't nothing but a number. She kept trying to tell y'all, but a lot of people are so hooked onto humanity. You know, people are so hooked onto humanity that you can't see the spiritual aspect because you're so hooked into the humanity. And this is another thing that Akasha is talking about in this time. She said it's a lot of things that you're gonna see in this time. There's a lot of things that you're gonna see, and it's not gonna be what you think. But in order for you to see the real, you gotta be able to look past humanity. You gotta be able to look past humanity. You gotta be able to look past morality with a lot of stuff. Because who taught you that? Who taught you the morality that you stand by so much? Who taught you that? Was it your oppressor? Let's you know what? I ain't no cut the camera off this time. Yo. This full moon got me going crazy right now. I just want to start preaching. Who taught y'all niggas how to be moral? And is morality something that we're supposed to abide by? Or is it something that we gave to the people that are oppressing us so they can be moral? You know what? Let me stop. All right. So career. Let's see what we got. Okay. This card came up again. And you got two more cards. Okay. So I'm going to put this right here. This right here. Okay. All right. Shango may have been the strongest, but Ogun is the realest. There really is no strongest. Not really. It's just all about different polarities of strength. Because Ogun and Shango never bested each other. Ogun and Shango never bested each other. There were some times where Shango whooped the hell out of Ogun, and there were some times where Ogun caught Shango lacking and whooped his ass too. They never bested one another. You know? It's almost like Batman and the Joker in a way. But the Batman and Joker are brothers. So that's the reason why Batman could never kill the Joker and the Joker could never kill Batman. You know? Because at the end of the day, Shango and Ogun are brothers. And you know, brothers gonna always fight, but they always gonna be down for each other. You know? Okay, so Talise, we got these. It's going to tell a story. And then this is just going to be the overall solution. And this is about your career. So let's see. So this is about stagnation. Stagnation. This talks about poverty, being in a place of stagnation. You're not transforming. But why? Okay. 9 of fire. Okay. So this is something that you're you're meditating on. You know, you're going within so you can get these answers. So let's see. And it's going to be successful. So this is you being stagnant, because this is something that you meditated on. You know, you got the green light. You got the green light to do it. This is success. You know, this is you coming out of your meditation, and now you got the Zen body. You know, so, but you're stagnant, maybe because of the past. You're stagnant because of the past. You know, you don't want to lose the upper hand. You don't want to lose the high ground because of your past. You might have had a past of poverty, or you might have had a past where things might have didn't work out the way they were supposed to. And let's see what this is about. So this is you being in hot water. And then what's this about? Oh, wait. There was a hidden card right here. Hold up. Yo. Oh. Wow. That's dope. Y'all said, we got to tackle this together to get you out of this hot water. So you really, really got some help, because Tylese, you're a mother, aren't you? So Y'all is like, yo, you know, you got to do this for your kids. You got to do this for your legacy. Couple, is your significant other very, very helpful in your business? Is your significant other? So these are people that you need to trust. You know, Y'all is a really, really good, great mother goddess for you to work with, to, you know, to help you with the prosperity, you know, with the abundance and stuff like that you would need. And then it looks like here that you're also in a divine couple. So this might be something, you know, you don't got to do this alone. You got help. You got help, you know? So it's like, yeah, this is talking about you being in some hot water. Yeah, Naruto and Sasuke. Yeah, more like Goku and Vegeta. You know, Shango is Goku, and Ogun is Vegeta. I'm a Cancer, so Y'all makes sense. Wow. Yeah. So this is you. So let me see, where this hot water is coming from. Oh, the hot water is coming from you being stagnant. Wow. Because I was about to pull a card, but something was like, nah, just pan the camera over to this side. So the reason why you're in this hot water, the longer you stay stagnant about this situation, the longer you stay stagnant in this, you know, the more you're going to stay in this hot water. You got all the help that you need. Look at that. You got the sun, you know, you got your ancestors, because you've meditated. You've done some meditation. You've done some, you know, some praying about this or whatever you want to say. And you got the answer. This is like the light bulb going off in your head, like, ding, you know. So don't be stagnant, because the longer you stay stagnant, you know, the harder it's going to be for you to get out of this hot water. You know, because this is beautiful. You're a great mother who's in a very, very divine relationship. You know, so let this be your motivation. So whatever business plans or whatever that you got going on, you know, don't let doubt stop you. Don't let doubt stop you. This is doubt. Don't let doubt stop you. You know, um, don't let doubt stop you because of something spiritual that um that you don't have. You know, something spiritual that you could not or fail to obtain. Time wasted. The more you waste time, the more you waste time, and the more you doubt yourself, the more you're going to be stagnant, and the more you're going to keep yourself in this hot water. Very, very clear and clear cut message right here. Clear cut. You know. So Yemo y'all, this is you. You know, this is you right here. You got everything you need to do what you need to do. You know. So I hope this resonated with you, sister. This is your reading. And you will be glad that you did. You know? All right. So Mia for Fia, Banana Fana for Fia, Fee Fi for Fia, Mia. Who all remember that? Banana Fana. Cool. So let's see what else we got. Mia. So Mia, what is your question? And then after Mia, we got Royale. After Mia, we got Royale. Royale, if your name is different from what's on YouTube, make sure you let me know so I won't miss you. All right. Because I don't know, my next one of these is going to be after the new year. So that's why I'm staying on here to help y'all as much as I can. Because I gotta get up out of here soon. I appreciate y'all so much. What should you pay more attention to? Oh, Spirit was like, this gonna be real quick. Oh, okay. So Charmaine, you'll be the last one for tonight. Charmaine, you'll be the last one for tonight. And if anybody else send me a donation, you'll be a part of the next live reading. You'll be a part of the next live reading after Charmaine. Oh yeah. They're like, man, we got this. They're like, you ain't even gotta do much. He said it's gonna come right on out. Dang. Camera fell over and everything. They're like, man, we got this. Okay. Damn, these two came out. So you got 1, 2. Oh, and then 2 more came out. I got my tripod, but it's a. I'm gonna have to get a different one, because as you can see, my hands are right here. I got one, but I think I need a bigger one. Because this one ain't really doing right. I'm gonna show you my it's my tripod. It ain't really doing what it's supposed to do though. So let me plug my phone up. Okay. Get the one I sent you with the light. Okay. I'm gonna check that one out. Cause I might need like one that I can add like a selfie stick attachment or something, so it can be a lot longer. Cause I ain't trying to keep dealing with this. All right, Mia Mia. So let's see what you got, Mia Mia. Mia Mia Mia. So this is the Ace of Air reverse. So it's some type of piece that you're not speaking. You're not speaking your piece about something. You're not speaking your piece about something. This is talking about treachery, dangerous, imminent danger. Imminent danger. So what is it? What is it that you're not speaking? Message of peace. You're not speaking a message of peace. Oh, because the enslaved prisoner. So this is the enslaved prisoner who is in a disagreement. You're in a disagreement, treachery, imminent danger, and then you got this enslaved prisoner right here. You know? So this is real deep. So this is somebody who is innocent, but due to some type of reason, you know, they've allowed themselves to be enslaved and an enslaved prisoner when they didn't have to be. This is a self-inflicted imprisonment, and you can easily be this bird and fly away. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. But you're deciding to stay in this impure, imminent danger environment. Why is that? Because Yemoya, she like, you know better. It's like this is the you know better card. This is the you know better card. You know? So let me see. Let me see. What does, let me look up the enslaved prisoner for you. And I just want to read some of this so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, here you go. So the enslaved prisoner. Okay, so this talks about you are the victim of defamation, gossip, and felonies around you. You are a victim. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta do something right quick. I'm gonna be right back. I apologize, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so going back to this enslaved prisoner for Beautiful Dark Side. So this enslaved prisoner talks about you are the victim of defamation, gossip, and felonies around you. Strengthen yourself. You will need it because your surroundings are exerting pressure on you. You will be subject to unjustified moral, physical, and or spiritual punishment. You are not allowed to be or to do. Loneliness, execution, suffering, everything is hard to attain, sacrificial and difficult at the same time. Retaliation and binding, you know, all because you don't want to free yourself. All because you don't want to free yourself. This is the Fantasia go ahead and free yourself card. You know, go ahead and free yourself because let's see what's right here. Yup, Obanani. You're mutilating yourself. You're sacrificing because of manipulation. You know, and you don't it don't have to be like this. It don't have to be like this. Oh, see, this is the Pisces. This is the Pisces card. This is the Yemoya crown, but it's reversed. Ten of water reversed. And this is beautiful. I like this card. This is a beautiful card. But I gotta tell you what the Ten of Water is about. I gotta tell you what this Ten of Water is about. So when the Ten of Water is reversed, this is talking about you keep making these sacrifices. You know, you keep doing these self-mutilating things. You keep doing these self-mutilating things to yourself because you're enslaved. You're putting these chains on yourself. You're not freeing yourself. So as long as you're in this imprisoned situation, you're a Obanani who keeps cutting her ear off. You're not listening. You're not listening. This is Obanani cutting off her ear because she's listening to the wrong information. Cutting off your ear, not listening. You're making sacrifices, unneeded sacrifices because you're not listening. And then you got the Ten of Water reversed. This talks about your efforts have been in vain. So it's like why you keep doing this? Your efforts are already in vain. You have become what was free has become trapped within itself, bringing treason, unfaithfulness, loss of spiritual value, high degree of miscommunication, confusion, and shock. We already know who you're not communicating with, and you shouldn't be confused or shocked. Serious crisis between a couple. Serious crisis between a couple or within the group. To return to water, the fish will not make a movement, but to go back and sink. Deep sadness, you know? So it's like you do these sacrificial things. It causes a lot of disagreements and deep sadness when at the end of the day, you are supposed to be a phoenix rising from the ashes. You know? Maybe you're scared to make this move. Maybe you're scared to make this move, but this is right on the horizon. As soon as you decide to do this, now you will be the phoenix that rises from the ashes. You know, this is the Ten of Air. You got to make it your job to communicate with your ancestors. Make sure you keep your planning, you know, doing what you need to do to free yourself so you can be this beautiful bird, messenger of peace, the dove, you know. And then you can, once you let go of these mental chains and you become this bird, now victory is mine. This is the victory is mine card. And then when victory is yours, now you become Akasha. You're able to help other women who was in your same situation, and you were able to help them out of that because you were the phoenix. You were the phoenix that rose from the ashes. You know, you were the phoenix that rose from the ashes, and this is gonna be you. You know, that beautiful Akasha, you know, who went through a lot in her past, but she did the shadow work and she's able to teach. This is a teacher. You know, this is a teacher of warfare. How can you teach something that you haven't been through? You're going to be the greatest teacher of this if you can get past these things. All right. So this is your reading. Hopefully this resonated with you. And then who we got next? We got Royale. And after that, we got Charmaine. And after that, we're done. Because I gotta get on up out of here. I appreciate y'all for having me, for wanting to. I want to do shadow work, but don't know where to start. Oh, go to my my website, www.bandclaptv.com, and join the shadow work class. You know, join the shadow work class. I'll be teaching the shadow work class live. I think sometime in February. I gotta talk to Melanie so I can see when we'll be doing that. Spiritual guidance for these new times. Exactly. Ashe, I'm glad that resonated with you. So Royale, spiritual guidance. Royale, spiritual guidance. Okay. Spiritual guidance. Let's see. Yeah, you're very welcome, CJ. Spiritual guidance. Let's see. See what we got. Okay. Bring the camera back. So this is for Sister Royale. Let's see what we got going on over here. Okay. So this is some advice for you, for your spiritual guidance. Free your mind. This is a free your mind card. Free your mind. This is you. You're doing this shadow work so you can free your mind from this mental prison, because this is the 7 of air, or this is the 8 of air. So this is you transforming your mind, whether it's the way you think, you know, whether it's the way you communicate, your thoughts on death and your thoughts on transformation and all of these things. You know, this is freeing your mind. This is a piece of advice, freeing your mind. And let's see what's the overall. Okay. So this is freeing your mind. And while you're freeing your mind, you got a, you know, you're rooting yourself in truth. You're rooting yourself in righteousness. and purity and innocence. So you won't give in to the false messengers and the false messages. Now, this could also mean you're a baby Alegua. Are you like a Gemini moon or a Virgo, or you might be a Gemini sun? You might be a Gemini sun, Gemini moon. If not, this means don't give in to false messages or false messengers. But in order for you to not do this, you got to make sure that your mind is free. You got to make sure you free your mind. And last but not least, let's see what these are about. Yep. This is coming out of hiding. The cycle is over. This came out for a lot of people that got readings today. Capricorn sun and Cancer rising. Okay. So this is about, so these are all spiritual things to help you on your journey. And then you got this two of water. You got this two of water reversed. So this is confusion. So this is what happens when you listen to these messengers, these false messengers, because your mind hasn't been freed, so you're susceptible to listening to these false messengers. These messengers, they bring about confusion. These false messengers bring about confusion, sorrow, tears, breakup. Maybe you were in a relationship with somebody like this that you had to let them go, you know, or any messenger that talks about that makes you confused, tears, sorrow, breakup. The sea is rough, although the surface is calm. Psychic instability and untrue feelings, you know, and these feelings, these untrue feelings make you want to hide and be in confinement, but that cycle is over, you know. So to spiritual guidelines in these new times, spiritual guidelines, free your mind. First, the mind is all and the universe is mental. So free your mind first. And then number two, watch the things that you allow into the windows of your soul, whether it's your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your nose. Watch who you allow. Wait, hold on. Watch who you allow to influence you. Because these false messengers and these false messages, they bring about confusion, sorrow, you know. These messengers make you want to go into hiding and confinement because you're scared of everything. You're in fear, you know. And it's a lot of that going on right now. I'm dealing with it right now as we speak with my own parents, you know. They're all scared of what's going on with the pandemic. So, you know, they're in confinement, they're in hiding. But for the soul family, this cycle is over. This cycle has ended. So don't fall for the fear mongering and stuff like that. And that's the best advice, spiritual advice to give you in these new times. So this is for you, Royale L. Hopefully that resonated with you. And then last but not least, we got Charmaine. Last but not least, we got Charmaine. So Charmaine, come on out. Thank you so much. It definitely did resonate. Hey, I appreciate that. I'm glad it resonated with you. That oh hey, I didn't know that was you. You know. He said that's my real name. I don't know how to pronounce your YouTube handle. So what is the question that you got, Sister Charmaine? He said, I am me all day though. Oh, no question? You didn't have a question or anything? Well, if that was just a just wanted to for you to pull a card. Okay. Just want me to pull one card? Okay. Yo, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Wait, let me go. Let me see. There we go. All right. So you said pull one card. So you pick the top or the bottom. You want one card from the top or one card from the bottom? I'll let you pick. You want one card from the top? Type in top or bottom. Let me know which one. Let me know which one you want me to pull. The top, one from the top or one from the bottom. I come from the bottom. Okay, the top. Okay. All right. Okay. Six of air. Any distractions? Make sure that you free yourself. Hey, that's what's up, CJ. Yeah, I'm in Memphis right now. That's what's up. And I just came from Atlanta. I found you by Melanie the Spirit Doula. Peace to Melanie the Spirit Doula. Everybody go to Zoe Essentials, shop Zoe Essentials Instagram for all of your needs as far as you know, teas and learning about crystals and all of those great things that Melanie got over there. Also, if you don't know anything about Spiritual Ascension University, I'm a part of that. She has a lot of dope classes other than my shadow work class that I promote so much. But if you go to Spiritual Ascension University, you'll be able to see all the classes that she has. So with this six of air, when it comes to your work, don't let anything distract you mentally from doing your work. That's your message. Don't let anything distract you mentally from doing your work, because you are meant to be a whatever it is that Aquarius represents, because my brain is wherever Aquarius is in your chart, and whatever you got in your sixth house, definitely look into those things. So those things won't distract you in this time that we're in right now. You know, none of us need to be giving in to distractions, especially when it comes to us doing our work, and especially when it comes to our mental space. You got to keep that in mind, you know. And when you do, you will be glad that you did. Yeah, I mean. So hopefully I was able to, you know, shed some light with y'all. Glad I was able to do this. I appreciate y'all for allowing me to do this with y'all. And if this keeps being as successful as it is, I'll do more. As long as it's successful and as long as y'all effing with me, I'll keep doing it, So I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Y'all have a prosperous and happy new year. Have a prosperous and happy full moon. And you already know, no matter what, you got to stay shining. You got to stay shining. You got to stay shining. Because
hello?
To this message in this trying time.
1 2 1 2. Oh,
baby, we gon' make it in the midnight hour when you sleep. Dream with me, dream with me. In the midnight hour when you sleep. Easily, my baby. Check it.
Passion, instant, sweat beats, feel me. Cupid's shot me, heart beats racing. Tempt me, try me, feel so exciting. Thought of highly, it's yours entirely. I'll be
more than a lover, more than a woman, more than a lover.
I'll be
more than a lover, more than a woman, more than a lover.
I'll be
more than a lover, more than
I'll be more.
I'll be more than a lover, more
hello?
to this message in these trying times.
1 2 1 2. Oh,
Baby, we gon' make it in the midnight hour when you sleep. I hope you dream of me, I hope you dream of me. Or in the midnight hour when you creep over easily, my baby. Check it. No matter the distance, we share the same existence. Perfect timing, it measures. We will be together. I know you think that I'm too young, but I know God knows what He's doing. Oh my girl, say it again. I know you think that I'm too young, but I know God knows what He's doing. I hope you read every line. To this message in these trying times. Baby, we gon' make it in the midnight hour when you sleep. I hope you dream of me, I hope you dream of me. Or in the midnight hour when you creep over easily, my baby. When I stare in your eyes, I see skies and sunshine. It's heaven, children playing. That's sure, so you're amazing. I know you think that I'm too young, but I know God knows what He's doing. Say it again. I know you think that I'm too young, but I know God knows what He's doing. I hope you read every line. To this message in these trying times.
1 2 1 2. Oh,
Baby, we gon' make it in the midnight hour when you sleep. I hope you dream of me, I hope you dream of me. Or in the midnight hour when you creep over easily, my baby. Check it.
Looking out across the nighttime, the city winks a sleepless eye. Yeah, I'll always shake my window, sweet seducing sighs. Get me out into the nighttime, for walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take a bite.
Midnight grinding, heart race climbing. You go, I go, 'cause we share love. Taste me, leave me. There's still no separation.